I like this car so much.
You can get this with an automatic, but
Just don't.
right?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. What are they letting us do?
This plain old sedan here would be quite the sleeper if Cadillac hadn't painted it electric blue and covered it in carbon fiber. It is even more impressive than it looks. This is the 2022 Cadillac CT5-V Blackwing. It's got a big name and a big engine. We're gonna take it out on track with IndyCar driver J.R. Hildebrand. JR, you know, I feel like I should be cool, you know, like I should be all like objective and stuff, but I like this car so much. I mean,
pretty awesome.
It's not just that it's like super fun to drive, it's like a rare bird these days, you know? So this rear-wheel drive, 6.2 liter supercharged V8, not a turbo,
Yep.
and
Yeah.
6-speed manual.
And you can get this with an automatic, but for anybody listening, just don't.
Just don't,
Right?
yeah.
Yeah.
All right, here's what you get if you get the automatic version of this car. You get, I think it's a half-second quicker, but it's not slow as it is.
No, this is 3.6.
Yeah,
I think,
0 to
right?
60, 3.6
With the
seconds.
manual. So this thing has, what is it, 668 horsepower?
Yeah, it's 668 horses and 659 pound-feet of torque, which, look, if I was an engineer, I'd be rounding that up. Most of the performance cars are looking at smaller engines, turbochargers, hybrid stuff, a lot of driving technology like all-wheel drive and rear-wheel steering and stuff to kind of make up for the fact that they don't have just like raw grunt.
The torque, I feel like, is really what you know. I mean, in the passenger seat, that's what I feel in my chest.
I feel like you could start it from a dead stop in 4th gear and it wouldn't even matter.
There is something distinctly American about this particular car.
Really? Is it this? Should I let you drive it?
I'm ready. I think the thing that I love the most about this car is just that it's like the ultimate refinement of a muscle car. I think the only thing that you can gripe about a little bit maybe is at least optioned up the price point that it sits at, right? And I guess if you don't care about the massaging seats and all that kind of stuff, you don't have to have them.
Oh, I do care about the
in the
massaging
car.
seats. Do you think it'll start in 4th? Like
I
just
bet you
from
it
a dead
does.
stop?
I bet we could run a whole lap in 4th. So, there we go. Make sure totally
So
dead
stop, no cheating.
0 miles per hour. All right, we'll give it a little roll in. And there we go, okay.
All right.
Now full throttle in 4th.
So basically, if you're looking for a
Yeah.
car to learn how to
Hey, come
drive
on.
stick, do not buy this
This
car
wouldn't be the
because
one.
you won't learn anything because
Yeah.
you can just use whatever gear you want.
Any gear, just whatever. All right, well, I think the last thing to give a little test is we've got this car with a manual gearbox. Like, it better do a good burnout,
Yeah.
don't you think? Oh, second gear. Oh my goodness. What are they letting us do? I'm never gonna get out.
That's how I felt. JR, it doesn't seem like you liked it.
Hated it. Yeah, can you tell all the rubber that's sitting
That's
on the
hate
rear
rubber.
fender? No, this thing is pretty epic. What do you think?
I'm sad, actually. I feel sad because it's so good and it kind of represents an end of an era. I mean, unless something really changes,
Yeah.
we're gonna be moving away from cars like this, and this is like an endangered species.
Yeah, it's a pretty excellent, if it's the final way for this type of car, especially from General Motors, to go out, like, this is a pretty epic standard to set as that final bar. There's so much to love about it packed into a Cadillac, of all things. If we were trying to strike odds for where the last great muscle car would come from, like, Cadillac is not really the brand that you'd think of.
The last great muscle car.